Hello, my name is Caleb Bathrick, and I am the Regional Technical Talent Placement Specialist for Ford Motor Company in the Charlotte market, which encompasses the entirety of North and South Carolina. Today, I just want to speak with you in regards to some of our TSEP programs, which are our technical career entry programs. These encompass the Asset, FACT, and MLR programs. So, Asset is at 38 community colleges across the nation. FACT is a UTI exclusive, and the MLR is at 26 separate community colleges other than the ASSET program. Primarily today, though, I want to spend my time speaking about the ACE program, which is in all 50 states and has 3,200 Ford dealers that are participating in this. So ACE stands for Automotive Career Exploration. So the program as a whole is a partnership between Ford Motor Company, Ford and Lincoln dealers, and schools like yourselves that aren't a part of the Asset, FACT, or MLR programs. So the primary objective of the ACE program is right here: raise awareness and drive interest in automotive industry career opportunities. That's it. So how it works is Ford provides web-based training courses that transfers as STARS credits towards certification. And STARS is Ford's training software system that we have that houses all of our technicians' credentials in there. So, as well as there is no fees at all to the school, to the faculty, to the students to participate. There's no money involved. There is required dealership involvement, though. So dealers are required to sponsor your program and come alongside and partner with you guys. So there's ongoing engagement with your school and your students. So what that looks like is the dealerships are required to be a part of your advisory board. They're required at least twice a year to come and speak to your students and do things like Ford Days, where they come and bring technicians, service advisors, management, bring new vehicles so the students and faculty can see the new technology that's coming out, and just so they build up that relationship with your school. And this dealership is also required to offer internship opportunities for your school and for your students that want to participate in that. It's not required for your school to participate, but if any students want to, the dealership is required to take that. So the real reason, though, that Ford created this ACE program is they needed a very organic, or the industry needed an organic approach to this. For what we see is there's a lot of strong arming in this industry. So if X manufacturer comes and wants to sponsor X school, typically there's money that needs to be involved, there's personal information that's being taken from the students or faculty to be involved for a marketing standpoint, or there needs to be a requirement of a certain amount of classes that need to be taught in a certain format. And here we said we trust the school, we trust the students, we trust the administrators, we trust the instructors to really take this program and run with it. So we give access to up to 70% of Ford Senior Master training to your students, to your staff, to your instructors, to use however they want. So there is no strong arming. You're not required to teach a certain amount of classes in a certain way or a certain number of classes. You're not required to send a certain amount of students to go work for Ford. You're not required to sign up a certain amount of students to work for the program, or I'm sorry, not work for the program, but participate in the program. We trust you. We trust you to use this program how you want to. And that's why this program works. Every region, every area is different, and every school teaches things different. So we want to make sure that we're partnering alongside you guys and say that we do trust you and actually back up what we say and just give you current industry training. So the other part to it as well as what can this really do? What can this ACE program do for you as instructors? So two things that I've really seen it do is one, you as an instructor, you're going to have access to current industry training to help stay relevant, knowledgeable, and current. So some of you guys probably have cars that are a couple years old in your shop that are pretty much dinosaurs right now. This industry just keeps changing. And with electrification coming sooner than later, Ford just said they're going to spend $30 billion within the next 4 years on electrification. It's changing faster than we can even blink. So we want to help make sure that you're staying relevant and knowledgeable as well as for your students. But the other part to this as well is that taking these classes, you have access to these. This is going to help you stay current for your ASC continuing education. So you'll be able to take these classes and it will count towards that. We all know that sometimes this continuing education is very expensive, very time consuming. So if this helps you guys in your school save some money and use it elsewhere in tools or equipment or vehicles or whatnot, we can be wise with that. And if that's another benefit for you guys, awesome. I'm glad it can help. Another thing is, a question that I sometimes get is, what can ACE do for our school? Which is a great question. So two things that I've seen it doing is there's going to be engine, tool, and vehicle donations from either the school or us for the manufacturer. So again, with the continuing of this environment and this industry getting more advanced, we'll be able to step alongside and help assist you guys as well with that, whether that's the manufacturer or whether that falls on the dealership. And then as far as the main point is, what can it do for your students? Because that's the primary focus of this. A lot of those other things that I just mentioned are residuals, but it can create a more prepared, qualified, and certified graduate for the industry. So when it comes to Skills USA, that most of us know about, so 5 out of the 6 winners from the National Skills USA competition were from ACE schools. So 5 out of 6. So that just shows that the program here, it works. It's really teaching relevant information for your students to make sure they're better equipped for the industry. But another part too, to set realistic expectations of just what's going to be required of them upon the field of once they do graduate. But it's going to build a familiarity with the technology. As we all know, certifications equal higher paychecks, and as well as internship opportunities for them to see if this really is the atmosphere and environment that they want to spend their career in before they jump feet first into it. So again, like I said, this is our Ford ACE curriculum map. So it started out with 50% being 50% of senior master certification being given to schools, and we just upped that to about 70% of this training is available to you and your students to be able to take, and it's constantly updated. So it's constantly the most current information that all of our Ford and Lincoln technicians are taking the same training, so it's not watered down in any bit. So again, with this is how to get involved in really what's required of this is if you want to go ahead and reach out to me here, my email is listed below. Our website here, newfordtech.com, has some great resources as well. I'm sure there's going to be some one-off questions that every school and instructor and student might have, so feel free to reach out with any questions that you may have. I'm here to help, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you.